Yan ang sagot.
Pero mag-uusap kayo niya, no?
Yung shuttle pa mapunta.
Ito na pa rin. The wedding.
Mayroon you're doing things in your own terms. This time.
Hello, how are you? Ayan na. Magaling na? Okay. Si Bernard.
Mayroon guy.
Okay na po si Bernard.
Mamaya na lang.
Isa lang ha. Isa lang yan ha.
So mamaya na lang, mamaya.
Mayroon lang sa akin yun na lang. Sa lahat ng sumusunod-sunod.
Yes, nagpapasalamat ako sa mga supporters ko and I hope na kung ano mang mga mangyari sa mga sumusunod na mga araw ay maibigay ko sa kanila kung ano yung gusto ko.
Gusto ko yung meeting ninyo.
Okay na po.
What are your thoughts dun sa sinasabi na tawag ko si Mayor Sara for presidency?
For?
For presidency.
Well, that's been, how long have we been hearing that? 1 year? 2 years? So, yeah, it's more of the same. More of the same. I mean, people are just speculating, especially now we're coming up to the 15th, and Mayor Inday made some moves in the last couple of days. So it's not surprising that there will be speculation, but you know, it's nothing new. It's been something that we as candidates have been living with for quite a while. So just keep going, doing what I do.
It's possible.
That this is Philippine politics. Everything is possible.
So tuloy na tuloy pa rin, sir.
Even up to the last, absolutely the last.
So tuloy na tuloy pa rin, sir, for president.
Ako?
Yes.
For president po kayo.
Examine my situation. I have nowhere else to go. I cannot go anywhere, and I cannot change. I will not change parties. I do not have. I entered this race not to play any of this substitution, play with the rules. I entered this because I thought I should run for president, and that's what I'm doing.
Ano masasabi nyo na nag-resign na sa hukbong ng pagbabago si Mayor Sara?
Wala talaga kung masasabi niya, kundi maghintay tayo kung ano talagang gagawin niya, next move niya.
Pero tingin nyo ba tatakbo na for national position?
Most likely dahil umalis na sa pagka-mayor, di ba?
Pero sir, kayo po ba sir, aatras kayo pag tumakbo siya for national position?
Yes. Kung ayaw ko makalaban siya.
Basta pagka for president yung takbuhan niya,
Alis ako.
at alis ka sa PDP laban.
Video ako.
Thank you sir, thank you.
Nag-usap at pinaliwanag ko po sa kanya na ang taong bayan talaga gusto siyang tumakbo sa kadahilanan na gusto nilang ipagpatuloy ang pagbabago na sinimulan ng kanyang ama. Kaya dapat po talaga na si Mayor Sara tumakbong presidente, hindi yung vice-presidente. Dahil unang-una, ano naman kung gagawin niya bilang vice-presidente? Alam naman natin, kita nyo naman ang naging papel ni vice-presidente Ate BP Lenny. Sa halip na tulungan ng gobyerno, nagkaloko-loko hanggang siya ay naging kalaban na ng administrasyon. Ang problema niya, baka kung sinong manalong presidente, kung bay siya, ayaw sa kanya o hindi magiging dormant siya. Kung baga hindi siya magiging productive, sayang lang naman mag-aantay pa siya kung anong mangyari sa presidente. Mukhang malabo yun, kaya dapat talaga tumakbo siyang presidente. Unang-una, sabi ko po sa kanya, ikaw lang yata ang taong alam ko na nandyan na ang panguluhan sa iyong mga palad, ayaw mo pantanggapin. Lahat ng survey nung siya ay sulong na kakandidato, talaga nangunguna, malayo ang mga kalaban niya. Pero nung mag-anunsyo siya na hindi na siya tatakbo, bigla namang umakyat ang mga rating ng mga kalaban niya. Pero, alam po ninyo, gaya ng sinabi ko na doon, pag si Mayor Sara ay tumakbo, tapos na ang labanan, game over if Mayor Sara runs for the presidency. Wala akong kaduda-duda yan. Sapagkat alam nyo ba, na ang taong bayan, gustong-gusto nila ang mga programa na sinimulan ni Presidente Duterte. At yung pong lahat na yan ay mawawalan ng saysay kung ito pong ating inaantay, inaasahan, ipinagdarasal, pinapanalangin, pinapakiusapan, inuudyukan na tumakbong presidente, ay tumakbo lamang ng vice-presidente. Ay sayang naman ho. Kaya kailangan talaga presidente po ang takbuhan ni Mayor Sara. At tayo po ay nakikiusap kay Mayor Sara Duterte na wag na ho siyang maging isang bato ng Gibraltar. Siya ay dapat maging isang phoenix kung saan, alam niyo kung phoenix, yun yung ibon, na pag namatay, yung abo ay nabubuhay. Oh, yan ho dapat siya. Dahil, kaya ho yung analogy sa phoenix, kasi hindi po ba, sinabi niya, hindi na siya tatakbo. Kumaga, namatay na yung chance niya na tumakbo. Pero ngayon, nakita po niya ang pulso ng bayan na talagang hindi tumitigil. Siya na nga ho nagsabi sa akin na akala niya raw nung mag-anunsyo siya na hindi siya tatakbo, tapos na, pero hindi po tumigil. Hindi tumigil ang panawagan, ang pagsisigaw ng taong bayan na tumakbo siya.
Hi guys, good morning and good afternoon to everyone in the Philippines. These are really, really exciting times. I know that Mayor Inday Sara Duterte previously had said that only one of us could run for a national position when she was talking about her and her father, President Rodrigo Roa Duterte. President Duterte has said that he'd retired from politics. As a result of that, this then paved the way for Mayor Inday Sara Duterte to run for a national position. Previously, in the last weeks or so, she'd said that she would happy as running as mayor of Davao and that she would not run for a national position, and she wanted another term as mayor of Davao. Only recently, as everybody knows, she's withdrawn her certificate of candidacy for mayor of Davao. This then paves the way for her running for a national position. Now, from what I understand, Mayor Sara Duterte can't run for a national position under the HNP party that she founded. So the only way to run for a national position was, of course, to leave HNP. Mayor Inday Sara Duterte had already resigned from HMP today. This definitely paves the way for her running for a national position. There was a wedding earlier on today where the daughter of Senator Revilla basically was getting married, and Inday Sara Duterte was a wedding guest at that particular wedding. At that wedding, she's also met Bongbong Marcos as well. And it just seems to me there's a lot of little clues, there are, say, for example, friends and family members posting little photos of red and green. And for example, I know that Mike Lopez posted a photo. This may just purely be a coincidence, but in the last few days, he posted a photo of a red and green traffic light together. Now, I guess he's had to wait for that to be able to post that photo. There's other little clues happening. But then you have to go back a little bit. And I know previously that Senator Bongo said that he wouldn't run against a member of the Duterte family, or that at least so this means now that Senator Bongo, I know, was going for vice president. So I don't really know what the next move is, but if Sara Duterte does run for a national position, let's see what happens then. There's also this situation where Marcos has already declared his intention to run for President of the Republic of the Philippines. I know that he has a massive amount of support. A lot of people want him to win. A lot of people have said that his destiny, and that he would go ahead and run for president. And of course, if you look at the history of Ferdinand Marcos. There's always pictures of them together, so almost like him kind of coaching Marcos to run for president one day. And then, of course, there's many people now saying they want Sara Duterte for run for president. Yeah, let's see. You know, it's her decision, isn't it? It's his decision and her decision. We don't know what's going on. There's just a speculation in the background. A lot of people are saying that obviously Marcos should run for, or should continue in his campaign to run for president. But there's also a lot of people who also say Sara Duterte should run for president as well. But I can tell you one thing, I very much doubt that Sara Duterte would run against Marcos. I very much doubt that they would both run for president. That to me wouldn't make any sense at all, because that would massively split the vote between the DDS and the Marcos camps. And any split vote between DDS and Marcos will undoubtedly give the other candidates and Lenny a chance. So to me, and again, I don't live in the Philippines, I'm not a Filipino voter, I really don't see both Sara and BBM running for president. To me, that makes no sense. So one of them will run as president and one of them will run as vice president if they both want to continue in politics. So the question is, which way is it? Is it BBM and Sara Duterte, or is it Sara Duterte or BBM, or is Sara Duterte running separately? Some people have said Moreno, obviously Pacquiao's in the running, Lenny's in the running. All I can see is it's going to be a really, I guess, hard fight. It's going to be, unless BBM runs for president and he has that support and he goes ahead and wins as president, or again, Sara Duterte may choose to run for president as well. And I know she has a lot of support. I know there's a lot of people who say they'd like to see Sara Duterte as president. All I can say is it must be a very, very difficult time. It must be real turmoil for Sara Duterte, and all we can do is pray for her that she comes to the right decision. But I know this is going to be such a difficult time, and I'm quite sure all the times that the Marcos family have met the Duterte family, I'm sure they've been talking about it. I'm sure they've been discussing it at great detail. I'm sure there's a lot of strategy. I'm sure there's a lot of consideration. As I said, I really don't think this is an easy decision. I think this is the most difficult decision. But whereas I thought a couple of weeks ago that Sara Duterte had said she was out the running, I now believe she's firmly eyeing a national position. She must be. Or why has she withdrawn her candidacy for mayor of Davao? Don't tell me she's going to leave politics completely. But then again, we don't know, do we? You know, we can only speculate until it happens. We've only got 5 days for that to happen. I know if people just continue praying and people continue supporting and showing their encouragement, and to all the people who want Sara Duterte to run for president, okay, that's great, fine. Let's let you pray for that, and let's see what she's going to do. Me, I couldn't make that choice. I couldn't really say hand on heart what is the best. I don't understand the workings. I don't understand the ins and outs. I don't really look at all the national polls, and it's hard to make what I think would happen. But all I would say is, either way, there's a lot of questions, there's a lot of controversies, there's a lot of considerations. And as I said, I think it's a really, really tough decision for Sara Duterte. But already she's made some key moves in that she's withdrawn her candidacy for mayor of Davao. She's resigned from the HMP party. So let's just see what happens. But again, I wish them both the very best of luck, and I hope they make the right decision. But I believe as a tandem, BBM and Inday Sara Duterte are definitely unbeatable. There is no doubt about that. I don't think anybody else would come close.